Hello, it's Alex. Today I am going to attempt to do a bit of vlogging. You may recognise my usual backdrop here on my wall. I'm just in my office here, my kind of ramshackle office. This is like the least messy view, so yeah. But yeah, I am going to a Half Price Books store today. It'll be my first time checking out that chain. I did go to a Half Price Books clearance sale, I think it was maybe last month, but that was held in a convention centre, so I haven't actually been to one of their stores yet. And at the clearance sale they gave out coupons for, I think it's 15% off a purchase in store, so I figured that was a good excuse to go check them out, and it runs out at the end of this month, so yeah, I'm gonna go make that happen today. I found the 15% off thing, luckily remembered it, and yeah, I think it's just off everything in store. Hello. Hey buddy. This is Freddie. Freddie doesn't care. Has it been a hard day so far? All this sleeping. Oh, what are you like? Good boy. Okay, just got here and gonna head in and see what we can find. It's boiling. We had a few days last week where it actually got nice and cool and I was starting to feel a bit autumnal, but then this week we've got a heat wave again and I'm dying. So anyway, I hope they have AC. Okay, so I'm home, got my swag from Half Price Books, managed to get a few books and also a few videos. So yeah, I will show you what I got. Hey, I'm back at home. It's the evening now, much later, and I have finally got a chance to actually get back on camera and film a little haul for you. So first up are the books. I got 4 books and one of them is A Lower Deep by Tom Piccirilli, and this one has something to do with a necromancer and the black arts, so that all sounds like my cup of tea. I haven't read any Tom Piccirilli before, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Next up, I will admit, was a total cover buy, but I mean, look at this guy, and it was only a couple of dollars, so I really couldn't leave this one behind. It is Night Runners by Michael Sarayan, and this one I'm not entirely sure what it's about. I didn't really care, quite honestly, but it is a fast-paced, quirky, suspenseful, good read for a dark night. So I definitely want to give this a go sometime, and yeah, I guess I will report back one of these days and let you know. Next up, well, it looks kind of cheesy. This is Scream Queen by Edo van Belkom, and this is about a reality TV show. There are 6 contestants auditioning to be the Scream Queen in a horror movie, and of course things start to go wrong and they start getting killed off. So it's probably not very good, but it could be a lot of fun, so yeah, I'd like to give this a go as well. And then last up for the books, just to go slightly more highbrow, is The Ghost Stories of Edith Wharton. And I've never read anything by Edith Wharton actually, but I am definitely intrigued to check out some ghost stories. So I thought this would be a great one to have on my shelf. And this is also illustrated. Let's see if I can find a picture and do all this one-handed. There you go, there's one, kind of creepy. Yeah, there's a few illustrations throughout it, so this was a good find. I'm looking forward to it. And then we have a few videos, and they were all $1 each. So first up, Aliens, because aliens. Next up, Switchblade Sisters, and this is a Quentin Tarantino Presents. So yeah, this is a trashy grindhouse film from the 70s. Should be a lot of fun. Next up, trashy in a slightly different way. This is The Haunting, not the good version. Based on the novel by Shirley Jackson, The Haunting of Hill House. This one is probably fairly sacrilegious to that. I remember seeing this once a long time ago, and I probably quite enjoyed it, and I was just intrigued to, yeah, pick this up for $1 and give it a rewatch sometime. It could be fun. And then last up is The Phantom of the Opera, and this is, yeah, one of the Universal monsters. And I have a few other Universal monsters in my VHS collection, like Frankenstein and The Mummy. So yeah, I thought this would be a good addition to that collection. And this one is still sealed as well, so for $1 that was pretty cool. So yeah, that was everything I got at Half Price Books today. I did use the 15% off thing, so I think everything came to about $15 total, which I thought was really good. They had a really good selection. Initially I made a beeline for the area that had a big sign saying horror, but it turns out they actually had another section elsewhere that had like horror mass market paperbacks, so yeah, now I know for future. But they had a lot of good things in there and the prices were pretty decent. So yeah, it was a fun trip. I enjoyed checking out a new bookstore. Anyway, it's starting to get a bit dark here, but I feel like if I put the light on, it'll just be too much. So anyway, I will take this opportunity to sign off. But let me know if you have read any of these books or seen any of these films. Let me know what you thought. And thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you again in my next video. Bye!